attention. All right, can you guys hold your cards up in the air for me to come get? Oh. Oh. Caleb, sir? Thanks, sir. All right, level 3. Come to attention. Bow. Face flags. Bow. And position. Student creed.
I know myself physically and mentally, based on my right spirit. I will only fight to protect my life and the lives of others. I achieve my fullest potential of knowledge, honesty, and strength.
And what's your goal?
But the lessons now.
Come to attention. Bow. Arms up and together. 20 jumping jacks as a team. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And time. All right, make sure everything is together. Our voices and our slaps and our claps. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
10 more. Arms up and together. Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, that was much better. Come to attention. On the back line. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. You guys can run down and back and tail. Loud and long. Ion, yes, Sam?
Yes, ma'am.
Does anybody not know what I mean? All right, Caleb, can you demonstrate for me? Just like that. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I want to see how loud it can be. All the way down and back. Go! Well, that wasn't very loud. I think you guys can be much louder. Yes, ma'am? All right, down and back. One more time. Go! All right, I'll take it. That was a lot better. All right, set towards the front. Aya. I want to see back leg round kicks all the way down. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
But these are going to be super slow, so I don't want anybody to be down here in 10 seconds. I want you guys to take your time. So every hit, pick it up, make sure you hold your full pivot, in and out with your chambers. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, take your time. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, round kicks all the way down here. Once you're down here, jog in place. Go. Look at your pivots. Look at your pivots. Ooh, I like eyes. All right, now I want to see back leg side kicks. So these ones, take them slow, make sure. Full chamber, full pivot, in and out, then set it down. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
I really want you guys to see your pivots. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, back leg side kicks all the way down, jog in place once you're done. Go. Ooh, I like the reverse. There you go. That's what I want to see. All right. Down and back. Go. Caleb, go! Faster than Caleb and Katie, go! Louder with responses than Miss Purity, go! Oh, all right. Skipping down and back, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Go! Come to attention. 5 seconds, back to your spots. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. What's level 1 form called?
Tosan, ma'am.
Tosan. Almost. Wrong level. Perfect Tosan.
Tosan, ma'am.
Go. Reset. Set your left. What's level 1's combinations? Purity. Yes, ma'am. All right, set your left. American Karate, number 1. Go. Thank you for holding it out. And turn. Number 2, side kick, side kick.
Yes, ma'am.
Go. I heard like 2 ayahs. Turn. All right. Number 3, back fist. Go. Almost. You missed the reverse. You did a back leg instead of a reverse. And turn. Number 4, back front punch, back punch, low high. Go. Back leg.
No.
And reset.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Joel, what's the level 2 form called?
Thank you. Where am I at?
The form.
T-game now.
All right, prep T game.
T-game.
Go.
Hiya!
One and two.
Yes.
Hi.
Ow!
Yes. And then you go to yes. And then where were you stopped? I just want you to stop. Step forward, see that?
Oh,
no, you were right. I wanted to say
Hiya!
And reset.
Yes, ma'am.
What's the combination called?
American Taekwondo. 1 through 4.
Yes, sir. All right, set your left.
Yes, ma'am.
American Taekwondo, number 1. Your jump, back leg kicks. Number 1, go. Turn. Number 2, go. And turn. Number 3, go. Front punch, front kick. Back leg, front kick. And turn. Number 4, front punch, front hand, bridge hand. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Go. Not on that right yet. Back leg. I want to see. Almost. Reset. All right. So now you guys know what you need to have for testing. So make sure you guys are practicing that. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Come to attention. Please get your hands above your head. Reach your toes. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody, thank you for explaining it.
Thank you, Miss Walker.
All right. Getting that good review in. And also a good reminder of what to practice while you guys are home over the break, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And feet to shoulders apart, reach for the middle.
Ma'am.
Over to your left leg.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Over to your right leg.
Yes, ma'am.
Over to your left leg.
Yes, ma'am.
Over to your right leg.
Yes, ma'am.
Over to your left leg.
Yes, ma'am.
Over to your right leg.
Yes, ma'am.
And to the middle.
Yes, ma'am.
Take seats.
Yes, ma'am.
Take your legs, put them nice and wide.
Ma'am.
There you go. And then you can also, if placing them nice and wide is not wide enough for you, put your hands behind the bottom. Push yourself in a little further. Or push yourself a little wider. Then let yourself go to sleep. Forward, don't go to sleep backwards. So one way to develop your flexibility is to teach yourself, you teach your muscles to relax in that position, not just to hold it for 5 seconds or even 10 seconds or 20 seconds. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
The amount of time that we do in class is enough to maybe maintain your rough level of flexibility that you currently have, but it's definitely not enough to grow your flexibility. You gotta do that at home. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Walk your hands over to your left leg.
Ma'am.
Now try to use 2 hands. Yes, ma'am.
A way I like to stretch is sometimes I like put this thing that we got in front of me. I would separate the groups of things, colors, you know, and
Over to the other leg.
them
ma'am.
to the side. So if I did that, then I would ruin it and have to restart. And that would help me. And when I did that, I would just scoot them back further. Why? Just like
We all have different tools that we can use at home to help us stretch, right? Mr. Randy, that sounds like a very great tool for you to use at home. Good job. Thank you for sharing, ma'am. Back to the middle.
Yes, ma'am.
And go and stand up, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
There you go. All right. Good job. I couldn't even have that over there, but that is an awesome tool at home. Good job. Prepare for right for right.
Right for right.
Oh man. Ready? First move. Go. Step out. Next move. Go. Punch.
Right.
Alright, step out, block, punch. And then next move, step together, step out, block, punch. Okay, I know, I'm like, alright, everybody reset, yes ma'am?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
did not communicate clearly of where we were at in the form. Prepare for my right.
Right for right, ma'am.
First move, step out, block.
Did we say it's a music of,
It is if it's to the music, but I'm not turning on the music
oh,
right now.
okay.
And punch. And step together, step out, block. And punch. Step together, step out, block. Punch.
chop, punch, punch. We're gonna make sure you guys are doing the Exodus punch, which is really weird because your hand is by your face and it's open. There you go. That's your Exodus punch. I know, it's only Exodus. And your next move, because we're gonna put this to music today, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, you're gonna step back. You're gonna go black. You're gonna be in a horse stance. Your hands are nice and wide. There we go. And you're going to turn your hips. You're gonna serve some pizza and block your forehead, chopped, without stepping through. You're gonna go into a broken stance. Broken stance, because your knee's bent. It's broken. There we go. And then you're gonna do a back leg front kick. Land behind back fist. There you go, nice and strong. And reset. Rainbow pullback side kick pseudo. Switch your feet, Jonathan. There you go. And step forward, chop, spin, chop, back punch, slow punch, slow punch. And step back, break, chop. Front kick, land, behind, back fist. Yes, that is an I have. Good job, guys. Land, behind, back fist. And reset, yes, ma'am. Prepare for Mike right to the music. All right, just it's a test. Where's the tornado kick? No, we just wanted to jump into the tornado kick. How many of you guys thought it was at the spin chop sequence? No? All right, that's okay. It was at the tornado kick. Block, punch, block, punch, block, punch, rainbow, pull back side kick, pseudo, spin, punch, punch, break, chop, kick, punch, and reset. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
I know a lot of you guys are ready to go further. That's as far as we're going today. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. But we're putting it to music. Prepare for my parade.
Exodus.
Yes, Exodus. Right for right to the music of Exodus. And real fast, guys. Everyone take a knee, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
How do you find the music so you guys can practice at home? Oh my goodness, I'm glad that you guys know the answer. I was just going to give it to you. Miss Katie.
You go under the Mile High Karate app. You have to click the student tab, man. And then I forget what it's called, but it's button and far right.
It's called music.
Music.
It's called music.
Yes, it's called music, man.
And how many musical forms are there for underbelt students?
One.
One. There you go. Well, I'll show you guys just for the fun of it. That's the black belt music tab. That's because when you guys are black belts, you learn a lot of musical forms as first degrees and second degrees. So you guys have a lot to look forward to, especially you high brown back there. Stand up, Miss Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, prepare for my parade.
Yes, ma'am.
Roll backside kick, pseudo, spin. Fast punch, slow punch. Break, chop, kick, punch. And reset, yes, ma'am?
Yes.
Here you go. So one more time. Spin, chop, sequence, fast punch, slow punch. We're just jumping straight there. There you go. All right. You're going to step backwards, break. Then you'll just turn your body, chop. Back leg front kick. Land behind, back fist. Break, chop, kick, punch. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And if you guys listen close to the music, and you guys will never forget this, break, chop, kick, punch. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
And I put it over here. So prepare for my parade.
Right, right.
Prepare for my parade.
Right, right.
And reset. Prepare for my parade.
Right, right.
And no music. Begin. Block, punch, block, punch, block, punch, rainbow. Pull back, side kick, pseudo, spin, fast punch, slow punch, break, chop, kick, punch. And hold that move, guys.
Ma'am.
What kind of punch is that? What kind of timber is that? Oh, think about it. While you're holding the move, think about it. Hold it. Think back at this. There you go. I don't understand that. What's your chamber? It's going to be full on chamber or not? There you go. Let yourself have it smell. That's good. Then I took a both feet. Last word is back foot. This back foot is going to feel very uncomfortable. I have always done up, especially because it's so temporary of a move before you step out. And reset, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
So everybody taking a yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
And I'll actually turn it down since we don't have anybody online who has to hear it. Listen closely, I will say it. I'm not gonna do it, but I'm gonna say it. So go ahead and close your eyes and picture it while you guys listen, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
And more than likely, you will never not hear my voice when you hear this music ever again. You will always have my beautiful singing voice stuck in your head.
Yes, ma'am.
Block, punch, block, punch, block, punch, rainbow, pull back, side kick, pseudo, spin, fast punch, slow punch, break, chop, kick, punch. And that's as far as we're going right now. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you guys kind of hear the voices or the beats singing it for you?
Yes, ma'am.
Raise your hand if you do not hear the beats singing it for you. Because some of us don't hear voice beats. Okay. You know, some of us can't hear music. Some of us just take a little longer to hear music. And that's it. It's individual. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead and stand up, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You'll learn it. Prepare for my parade.
Right, right. Ready for lessons, ma'am.
As you guys are at home practicing over the break, you are 18 seconds into music. This is just 18 seconds. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
That's because further in we have beats that we hold.
What?
Punch, confuse it out. Punch, block, punch. Backside kicks it out. Spin. Nice punch, slow punch. Red top, kick punch. And reset.
Yeah.
That's as far as we're going. Prepare for my parade.
Right, right. Ready for lessons, ma'am.
Backside kicks it on, spin, stand
Ma'am.
Prepare for my parade.
Right, right. Ready for lessons, ma'am.
Backside kicks it on, spin, fast punch, slow punch, break, chop, kick, punch. And reset.
Ma'am.
We're gonna go to the rainbow,
Rainbow.
which is 8 seconds in. I know we're jumping now into the middle. So you just did the rainbow. Let's see how many of you guys, without me saying, can quickly identify where you are in the music and continue. Yes, ma'am?
Now.
And we say yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
So if you guys listen closely in the background, those are French horns. Those French horns, if you listen to dun, 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 full back side kick, pseudo. If you can hear those French horns in the background. Yes, ma'am?
Yes,
Now.
ma'am.
So go back to the rainbow.
Now.
This rainbow is 8 seconds in, and this is just before those French horns. Like as soon as I hit play, you start to hear those French horns sing to you. Pull back side kick, pseudo. And recite yes, ma'am, to the rainbow.
Now.
To the rainbow. So take it. You listen for those French horns. This is just about a second before those French horns start. Pull back side kick. And recite yes, ma'am.
Now.
Rainbow. Yes, ma'am. Yes, we're jumping into the middle. And if you, some of you guys are wondering, oh, well, a lot of these guys just learned this whole form. How am I going to learn it? This is how I learned it. To the music and the form at the same time. Pull back side kick, and reset, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Fun fact: Gay Beck used to be a level 3 form. It's now black belt form.
What? Do you know what Gay Beck is?
All right, guys. Fun story time. Hand punch back, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
In fact, we'll even stretch while we do this. Go ahead, put your legs nice and wide.
Yes,
Reach
ma'am.
in the middle. Just so people had a little bit more time working on Exodus, we decided over 10 years ago probably, we decided that we'll take Exodus and instead of making it music and form all at the same time, in 2 months, we'll spread it out into 4 months. But if we do that, which form will we have to move? They decided to move Gay Beck to become a black belt form. So now you guys have 4 months to work on Exodus. And Gay Beck is now a black belt form. Oh, Gay Beck is a black belt form. You may or may not have ever seen it performed because it's black belt form, but they don't perform very often. Yes, ma'am.
What did they switch from the black belt form?
That was at the time where we rearranged all of the black belt curriculum and we were adding things and taking things out. Yeah, they remade all of the black belt stuff at the time. Black belts used to only test twice a year. What? So now they get more time to work on their forms. So they didn't exactly squish anything. All right, guys, gonna stand up, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Shake your legs out, because hopefully you guys were actually stretching at that time and stand up.
Yes, ma'am.
That was at the time where they decided to also add Twilight Zone, Combo 4, Bow 4, Tuck 4. Man, I've been here a long time to see all those changes in curriculum. There also used to be a black orange. That's at 18 seconds. Forward punch break. That's where that was at. Holding it. The high pad dodge. There we go. Challenge mode. Because the iPad is trying my patience. How many of you heard your parents say trying your patience? No? Okay, there you go. Good, you've never tried your parents' patience. set.
Snap.
Prepare for my right.
Right for right.
Use it up to the stand.
Hold back, side flips, break, punch, break, tornado kick, fast punch, press, down, block, slow, fast. Yes, yeah. Yeah. Me singing to you will not happen at that point. It's too fast. And reset, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
We're not learning that. Practice this, and then we'll get to that point. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody on the back line, go! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Run to the front and back with a loud aye, go! 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 I can't hear you. Go! And set the front to air. You're going to do a jump back leg, round kick chamber. Yes, ma'am? Just the chamber, not the round kick. Work your way down, go. Jump back leg round kicks with the kick. Yes, ma'am? Go! And jump back leg round kicks back. Go! Don't kick out. Jump back leg side kick. Jump back leg side kick. Just the chamber. Just the chamber. Halfway down. Go! And back. Go! There we go. And everybody come to attention, yes, ma'am? Spread out back to your spot. Go. 1, 2, 3, yes, ma'am. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the left. American kickboxing combination number 6. Jab, cross, front leg round, back leg round, no hip extension. Yes, ma'am? Jab, cross, front leg round, back leg round. No hip extension means no pivots. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Go. Front, back, front. And turn, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Ready, go. Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Go. Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Go. And everybody Otherwise, I'm gonna squish it here. There we go. All right. You're gonna jump up on here? Okay, don't jump up on here. Step up on here. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Jump back leg round kicks. You're gonna do 2, then you'll run to the back of the line. Yes, ma'am?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. All right. Ooh. If you're in line, you're gonna what? Do what?
That's fine.
Cheering her on. There you go. There you go. There.
Go on, go on.
All right, guys, come to attention. Grab for C. And return to your spots. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Somebody's in their spot. You sure? All right, guys, let's run back. Yes, ma'am? All right. Glad to be high. Mr. Caleb, come on up here. Mr. Caleb is turning in his self-discipline. That is not a self-discipline sheet, guys. His self-discipline, his Friday practice log, and his gray stripe worksheet, which I know you've already said, but tell it to us anyway. Slow down and speak up louder so Miss Katie can hear you.
Winning Black Belts have the ability to accomplish anything they are willing to work for. They are not intimidated by the negative reactions of others, nor do they get mired in mediocrity. They rise above the crowd and achieve great heights.
Give him one clap. Give him 2 claps. So you rock.
You rock.
All right, let me have Miss Purity come on up here. Well, it looks like you already said it. Tell us it again.
Yes, ma'am. Winning black belts have the ability to accomplish anything that they are willing to work to achieve. They are not intimidated by the negative reactions of others, and nor do they get mired in mediocrity. They rise above the crowd and achieve great heights.
Number 1. You say?
You
rock. All right, guys, hand behind your back, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, highly recommended. Well, that you guys get that done. If you haven't already, get it done over break so you can turn it in as soon as we get back. That way you don't have to worry about it. Yes, ma'am?
Yes,
Those
ma'am.
of you who already have your gray stripe, one less thing to think about over winter break. Woo! 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 All right, you're gonna say tomorrow! Party time! Okay, some of you guys are kind of in the spirit. Let's see everybody in the spirit. Everybody gonna say tomorrow!
Tomorrow.
Party time!
Party time.
So tomorrow is party time. Last class of 2021. We like to make it party. Make sure you guys wear your uniforms though, because it is a class. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
So we'll do class first, and then it's a potluck. So after class, what do you think we should do?
Eat, ma'am.
Eat! And Miss Serenity has a good point over here. We should probably wash our hands before we eat, right?
Yes, ma'am.
She said, "Are you like, gotta wash your hands?" All right. Yes, ma'am. I saw your question. I believe you can wear t-shirts instead of tops. There you go. Yes. All right. Hand behind your back, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Tomorrow, party time. Oh, 6:30, Stellar Elementary. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
If you come in a little after 6:30, you're going to be walking into a class that's already running. So you might want to be there on time.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
If you have to come late, just let us know. It doesn't mean we're going to kick you out. We want you in class, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Randy.
You said be there a little early so you're not late.
Yes. Late is early. Early is on time. Wait, that didn't make any sense. Early is on time. On time is late. Have you guys never heard that? Show up to everything 15 minutes early because early is on time. if you show up on time, you're late. For example, right now, if Mr. Wickline walked at the door at 8 o'clock, he would be late for class because we'd be bowing in black belt class right this second. Would he be late or on time?
Wait.
Late,
He'd
ma'am.
be late, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now I still see people looking at. Ask your parents; they'll help you understand it. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Right. Man, I like to tell lots of stories today. Apparently, lots of holiday wisdom. Black Belt Creed. As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I live my life and principles of black belt. Modesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and calm spirit. Country tension. Louder than serenity, about courtesy, and loud preposition.
Ma'am,
my
life.
Yes, ma'am.
Handkerchief, you need your brokens. Go.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, there's another saying too. Never show up to a party with both hands, both arms the same length. That's kind of, I think it's Irish. Farmer's line, yeah.
Turn towards you, Lady
All right, guys. This is a what?
Weapon
Boken.
man.
Broken, ma'am.
It's a boken. It is also a weapon. Good job. So where's the blade of your boken?
On the curvy
Curvy
side.
side.
The curvy side. I just cut myself. Ah. What? Well, then is this squarish part sharp or dull?
No.
No, ma'am.
Dull. When I put it into the sheath, do I put it in blade up or blade down?
Lay
Yeah.
down.
Blade up. I always want my blade up. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Which means that curved part is going to be facing the ceiling. The really roundish part. If you go thump, 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 then that's the back. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
There you go. You roll your hand, it goes thump, 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 that's the back of your blade. When you guys are using your blade and it's in your sheath, well, your sheath, your thumb, butt loop, boom, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Fantastic. One of the ways that we always want to make sure, because right now my blade is directly up and down. If I just go to grab it and pull it out, I just hit somebody with the flat side of my blade. That's not very useful, is it?
No, ma'am.
No, when you're holding a blade, the way you want it is similar to the way you hold a comma. So when you hold a comma, your first knuckles line up with the blade of the comma, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Same thing with your boken. The first knuckles are lined up with the blade of your boken. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
So how do you do that? When your blade is up and down, the first grab is like this. Well, when you go to grab, you automatically start lining up your knuckles and you twist it slightly. That turns the whole thing to pull out the way you want it. Now it's a lot of detail. Sometimes those details can help you guys, especially set you up for success when you learn sword, black belt form. So once again, you put your knuckles. As soon as you start laying your knuckles, you do a slight twist. You can even twist your hand, that's the sheath, to line it up, to pull it out. Yes, ma'am? Same thing goes for when you do the long bow. So let's review that long bow. So right now it's in the sheath. Tap your left pant leg out of the way. Tap your right pant leg out of the way. Left knee on the ground, right knee on the ground. Live toe goes to dead toe. Go ahead, grab your boken, give it a slight twist as you pull it out. As you go to lay it down, notice that it'll try to go backwards on you. You can turn it around, yes ma'am? There you go. You will lay it down, blade facing you. Hands on your thighs. You're gonna go left hand down, right hand down, forehead in the middle. Thumb up, right hand up, left hand up. Right hand, reach out and across. Bring it up. Lay it down. So kind of guide along the backside of your blade. Pick it up. Start guiding it into the sheath. Slide it into the sheath. No, I don't have the normal grip on my boken as I slide it into the sheath. There it's in the sheath. Yes, ma'am? Yeah. All right. I'm ready. My right knee is going to go out. Big knee. I'll take my dead toe. I'll make it live toe. Because it's really hard to push back and stand up with dead toe, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So live toe. Push back. You're nice and ready to start. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Today we are going to be learning strike one. Strike one. So strike one, you reach across your body, you give the boken a slight twist, and you pull it out of the sheath. You step with your right leg and do like a front stance, and you go at an angle up. But you want to make sure you point it towards the mirrors. If you're pointing all the way to the side, you went too far. Pointing it at the mirrors. Then go up, down, around your head. Double hand. Step together. Step forward again. Down. Yeah. And you have control over your weapon. One thing we never do with swords is we don't chop. You don't chop vegetables with a sword. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
We slice. We slice things with the sword. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
And the difference. And here we go. Slicing motion. Chopping motion. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
There you go. Which one works better? Slicing motion. There you go. From there, you'll step back. We'll give it a slight twist. Start placing it in. You gotta wipe it off. Find the edge. Place it in. Step back. And you're back to the beginning. Yes, ma'am.
Which side do you want to wipe off?
When you wipe it off, think about if this were real, even if I had a cleaning cloth in my hand, do I do this?
No.
No, because I just went right through the cloth and I just put my own blood on the blade. That's not good, is it? No. So I have the sheath nice and ready. You have a cleaning cloth draped over your hand traditionally. That's where it would be. You're wiping the back of the blade. If you picture the cleaning cloth being pretty thick. I wish I had these questions when I first learned, because then I would have the full and complete answer as well. I like your attention to detail. There you go, guys. So blades up, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
So we're gonna go back to number one. So you go to reach across, give it a slight twist, pull it out, step out, point, go around the head, grip pull, step forward, step out, slice. Remember we slice. We want our boken tipped up and our hands nice and low. If we go flat, we're doing more of a chopping motion. So slice, we're gonna let our arms relax close to our body. There you go. Then you'll step back and you're saying tomato juice. You're slipping off the tomato juice. And then you'll wipe off anything that stays. And in. Step, and you're back to the beginning. Woohoo! There you go. Remember, a tomato is not a vegetable, it's a fruit. We don't slice veggies, right? Yeah, fruit. All right. So step across. Twist your boken. Step. Slice. Flip around. Slice. Shake it up. Shake it up. Wipe it. Place it. Step, you're back to the beginning. Woohoo! Think about the song. Shake it off. Shake it off. We're talking about the tomato juice. You guys always got to shake off the tomato juice. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Otherwise, it's sticky. Ready? First move, go. Second move. Shake it up. Yeah. Wipe it off. Place it out. Shake it off. Wipe it off. Oh, there we go. Now we got a new song to stick in people's heads.
Everybody's gonna shake, 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 shake.
There we go. All right, guys, back to the beginning. Yes, ma'am. Miss Wanning is over here. Oh my gosh, they're vibing over music. Ready? 1, 2. Shake it up. Wipe it up. Oh. Step back to beginning. Woohoo! Double check. Where's your broken blade? Is it up? Is it down? Oh, fantastic. I hope so. Ready, go! 1 and 2. Around and down. There we go. Nice work, Miss Katie. And shake it up. Wipe it up. Back to the beginning. I don't know that. Sometimes try new things. All right, guys, go ahead one more time on your own. The whole thing. I'm not going to walk you through any of it. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Go.
I asked them if you wanted to know, so I said we would be there.
Shake it up. Don't step back. Step together. Shake it up. So when you guys shake it off, it's a twisty, flicky motion. That's how you're shaking it off. So shake it off, wipe it off. Luckily, it's fresh, so it doesn't stick.
Step back. Right leg first or left leg first?
So here, it's down straight. Shake it off together. Wipe it off. And we go left leg and right leg.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, you guys go ahead. Come to attention. Short bell. You guys are dismissed. Please clean your squares. Have a fantastic rest of your day and your holiday. And look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, guys. I hope all those songs help you remember. Shake it up, wipe it up.
Do we need our spring here?
Have it ready. We'll see what we can. That's kind of what happened yesterday.
Let's play level. You have to do the quantum system. Sorry, Mom. Thank you.
How are you?
So, amazing. How about you? Also, Mark.
How are you? Great.
How are you? So well, bye. What? Christmas is on one day tomorrow. So tomorrow? Then tomorrow. It's on Friday. Yeah, that's I can't really but
Holly!
Johnny.
We got lots to do today. Come chicken too. Fuck, I see